I'm not really sure who needs to hear this. Woke up this morning, just a sense of just like anxiety and angst. Been feeling like this for some time, and I keep saying throughout the day I'm gonna just get it off my chest, but I never do. I just feel like in my spirit somebody needs to hear this, and I want to share this. Happened to drop my car off this morning. One of my vehicles had an alert on it. That's neither here nor there, but recently I have been, I've been dealing with a lot with administration at work, and for most of you who don't know me, I'm a nurse. Been a nurse for years. Love what I do, so much so that a few years ago I went back to grad school so I can continue doing what I love to do at the level I'm doing it. And I'm very thankful for the four mothers of nurses and all the women and their greatness and what they've done to provide an opportunity for me. So that's what I'll say. But recently, I just been going through a lot with administration having issues with social economic issues, also in then issues relating to psychological safety, and just in dealing with the pandemic. My institution was kind of slow to react, but when they did, it was a good plan. But now, when we're getting back to normal, they're swift to jump back into things. I recently did a vaccine clinic, and I had a lot of issues with the clinic, and I brought this up. I brought the ethical and the kind of like the administrative issues up with my supervisor, who had brought up some attention because I had not vaccinated or moved as fast as they would like me to do. Because, and as I told her, I'm a nurse, not a track star. If stuff is not right, administration, you're going to fix it before I administer anything, because I went to school for all these years to maintain my license, not to let you put it in jeopardy. And for a lot of nurses out there, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you do a lot of stuff for your patients. You do as best you can, but no real nurse ever takes ethical chances with their licensure, or just with their own self, period. Because nursing is the most trusted profession, and if you can't trust the nurse, then you can. I mean, who do you trust? But they talk about all this stuff about providing all this support for the patients that we serve regarding during the pandemic, but you somehow minus or forget the support, the minorities who are providing support for those patients. When I'm telling you something psychologically hurts, or that is causing me pain, and that I just can't, and yet you have no resources, and the resources you have available are not adequate, and I'm telling you that that's not it, and your thing is to tell me, oh, well, that's what's in place for you. That's not support. I am just so frustrated right now. I'm so sick of being looked at as the person that can take the strong assignment, that can take the most work, that will do it without complaining. And this is still me not complaining. This is me failing to understand why, when it comes to the decision-making process, that I have to argue with you or remind you of what I am to be in the room. And some might say, oh, like Charles, you grew your dreads. And listen, that's my culture, and I'm not going to apologize for that. Even before I had the dreads, and when I had the neat, clean haircut, wear suits, and that's another thing. Many of my colleagues can go to work in joggers, sweatpants, hoodies. The moment I do it, I get pulled into the office, and the conversation is had to some effect like, oh, well, never mind that I try to relate to the population I serve, but I still go wear button downs, dress pants, suits. But when I get hauled in the office, if I don't have kind of dress attire on, and then told that, well, this is not the image we want. Well, what about the image that they're portraying? Why am I getting called in the office? I don't know where to put this. I'm just frustrated, and I see a lot of people post that, for self-therapy. For me, this is just what that is. It's just therapeutic. I don't really need a whole bunch of people to like this. I'm just putting it out there that, I'm just hurting emotionally right now, and I'm tired, and I can't get administration or my superiors to listen because they just don't get it. So hopefully somebody else gets it. If I can relate to somebody or give somebody out there comfort, then this is all worth it. Have a blessed day. It's too sunny to be sober, so peace.